Hello world, today we'll be playing Hitman 3. There was a DLC that was released a long time ago that essentially sucked, so today we're going to be making our own run based around the principle of greed, dressed as Greed himself. Please enjoy. So our journey today will be a little bit different than normal, as I will be sharing with you personal experiences, opinions, all based on the topic of greed. As you probably know, the world is very greedy and almost beyond repair at this point. However, if we want to revise this collective being that we call humanity, we need to start looking at things on a more human level and not as a big corporation with overarching ideas. So we're going to switch lanes and talk about the game now. How I opened that door was a glitch that involves the pause menu. If you use the pause menu and hit the right trigger as fast as you can at the same time, it'll count 2 bullets going out at one time, and it will essentially open the door without using an explosion or a fully automatic weapon. Wait guys, have you ever been more concerned about what's in your wallet than what you actually have? Well, if you have, then that process can give you a headache. You see what I did there? Alright, so our first target's coming up, and we're going to distract him with these coins. What I'm pretty much trying to spell out for you is that small things with insignificant dollar amounts, if you pursue them so highly that you forget about the main purpose of being alive, it can, in extreme circumstances, actually kill you. So go ahead and shoot a distraction shot behind his bodyguard and teach this man a lesson.
You got him, 47. Marcus Stuyvesant won't be a problem anymore. Let's move on to Carl Ingram. We're not done yet.
Alright, so you can go ahead and leave his body. Make sure you pick back up your coins because you're going to use them again for your next target like we discussed. This is based on greed, so you got to throw in a little cha-ching cha-ching if you know what I'm saying. And make sure you pick up your small gold bar because you're going to dish out a couple more headaches. Now, I'm not going to give you a little story or voice memo every single time I knock somebody out, or else that would give you a headache. Alright, I'm gonna stop, I promise, I'm gonna stop. Alright, so, knock out these two people, and one of them is going to have a key card. This is going to play a part later into the game because I thought that it would be significant that if we activated the mainframe and made all of the money that's stored in this giant mansion, which is like 20 bars of solid gold, just spew out onto the ground, and then we have to go collect them before we exfiltrate. So this is going to be, you know, monetarily beneficial for us. We're going to do that same glitch one more time, and this will take us to our last target. I know what you're thinking, Alex, why haven't you talked about that sexy pistol you're using? Well, I don't really have anything cool to say about it, but here's a picture. So now we're going to be setting up our next assassination. I have one more greed-based message to deliver to you, and it's that greed is not always monetary. You see what I'm saying? You can get yourself in a whole lot of trouble by being greedy with women, being greedy with friends, being greedy with random possessions. Like, for instance, I'm a guitar player. I used to want 1,000,000 guitars. Why? I only have 2 hands. I can't even play more than 1 guitar. So this brings us to the technical aspect. That's a pistol distraction. And what it is you point your pistol at the target and you quickly get out of sight. It'll cause him to investigate the area in which you moved to. And in the meantime, I'm going to place 3 of these coins right on a direct path underneath this chandelier so that they go and investigate that. Sounds pretty greedy, doesn't it? You're living in the high rise, the highest room in the tallest tower, like in Shrek, and you still want to pick up stupid gold coins. Well, Mr. Carl Ingram, I've got a little gift for you.
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence. You need to find an exit. Our business is done here, but it's far from over.
Alright, the mission is essentially done here, and I think we all learned a valuable lesson about a thing or two. And what we're going to do is I talked about dumping the entire treasury onto the ground and then picking it up. Well, it's not a requirement, but I feel like it truly solidifies this themed run as just a better version of the greed contract that IO Interactive made. I'm not saying I'm a better game developer because I can't program Nathan, but you know, I got some ideas in this noggin of mine, and I was happy to share them with you. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this concept piece that I kind of made. It's a little different. It's not something I'm gonna do every time, but I do have interest in playing some games, having some gameplay, and then just talking about things that are completely unrelated. Not completely unrelated, but let's say loosely related. Like, for instance, Dishonored. I wanted to make a game about how you have choices on aggression versus stealth, and I wanted to touch on being assertive versus being aggressive. Stuff like that. So here's where I dumped all the treasury, all onto the ground. So pick up your 20 gold bars, line your gold pockets with even more gold, and get your greedy ass out of my face. I'm sick of talking to you. In all actuality, guys, it's been really fun. I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for more stuff like this and more stuff completely different. You know, this channel's going all over the place. So yeah, guys, be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.